If I was a restaurant owner starting today, if today was the first day that I decided to open up a restaurant, this is what I would do differently than what I did in the past. My name's Shawn Walchef. I own Cali BBQ in San Diego. We have 3 locations, been in business for 18 years. We've made all the mistakes that you can think of. We are still in business. We love doing what we're doing. We're trying to share all of those failures on this channel so that you don't have to make them. Let's get into the biggest mistake that I made. So I'm making this video almost as a way to talk back to myself. If I could go back in time and tell myself, Shawn, the most important thing that you do when you open this business is that you do not wear owner operator as a badge of honor. In the beginning, you will be asked to do every single task there is as a restaurant owner, a restaurant manager, sometimes a line cook, sometimes a prep cook, the marketing manager, the inventory person, the person that cleans the dishes, the person that fixes something on the outside when it's broken. You will be required to do all of those things. The best advice that I can give you or me, if I could go back in time and talk to myself, is Shawn, figure out a way to not be on the schedule. Is there a way? How soon can you build a business that doesn't require you to be on the schedule? Now, I have interviewed hundreds, if not thousands, of successful restaurateurs that have scaled from 1 restaurant to 10 restaurants, some at 100 restaurants. We've talked to restaurateurs that manage over 1,000 restaurants, publicly traded brands. And some of the best advice I have is that they hire people that are smarter than them. If you're a restaurant owner and you're struggling, I can empathize with you because I too struggled. It took me so long. Honestly, the only reason that I was able to get off of the manager schedule was because of the birth of my son. My son was born in 2017, and at that time, I had a very difficult decision to make as a father, as a husband, that I could no longer work the 6-hour days, the 7 days a week, opening the restaurant, closing the restaurant, filling in when a manager was out of town, doing all of the things and wearing that badge of honor. I felt so bad when I took time away from the restaurant because I felt like I had to be there. I felt like I had to lead the team. Now I understand and I empathize with you that's watching this video. That's why we make these videos. I know how hard it is. I know you're gonna say, I don't have the money, Shawn. I understand, I didn't have the money either. But the only way that we grew was from me to slowly take away responsibility, slowly give keys to other people and say, Eric, this is your job. Stephen, this is your job. Lisa, this is your job to manage the TVs, to manage the kids' menus, to manage the things that I took. Those were my little pet projects. Those were the things that only Shawn could run the NFL Sunday ticket and know which game was going to be on which TV. Unfortunately, that's not true. We still run business every single day. And now I've been able to build a media business on top of our restaurant only because I was able to remove myself from the equation. This is something that every time I'm privileged to go and speak at a restaurant trade show, a technology trade show, I share what the most important lessons that my grandfathers taught me, which was stay curious, get involved, and ask for help. I know that you're a curious person because you're listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth. It's you. You're curious for watching this video. Thank you for watching this video. But you got to get involved. You actually have to do the work. Go to ChatGPT, go to Gemini, use Toast IQ, and put in what outcome you want. How can you remove yourself from the schedule? Put your schedule into these AI tools and say, give me an analysis. Take a look at all of my financial statements. Figure out what I have to do to pay someone to do the jobs that I do. Figure out exactly what you do every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday. What are the things that you can do? You know, the first time that I really realized that I was a restaurant owner is when I could leave to Bulgaria for longer than a week. My wife is from Bulgaria. I'm able to travel now every summer for 5 weeks. 5 weeks. And the restaurant didn't burn down. Thank you to my team. Thank you to Eric. Thank you to Stephen. Thank you to Lisa. Thank you to Gene. Thank you to Howard. Thank you to all the amazing people that run our business because I have found a way to remove myself from the business. Now, by removing myself from the business, we can work on much bigger things like sharing messages like this with you. Please take that to heart. Please share your story. Please get rid of the keys, get rid of the comp codes. You do not need to be at the restaurant for your restaurant to thrive. Because I guarantee you, once you remove yourself from the equation, you are the worst manager on the floor. I know that's hard to hear, but you're the owner. You shouldn't be the manager. You shouldn't be the expo. You shouldn't be the line cook. There should be someone. You should own a business. And the only way to own a business and not have the business own you is to remove yourself from the schedule. I hope this video helped. We're doing lots more of these videos. Please share this with a friend. Please join our Rising Tides live call. We do that every Wednesday, every Friday. You can go to betheshow.media/rising tides. We're looking for more restaurant stories. We're looking for restaurant storytellers. So if that's you, I'm weirdly available. Send me a message on Instagram at Shawn P. Walchef. Tell me the stories about the failures of your restaurant. Tell me the stories about the successes. We want to learn more. Hopefully we're filming one day at your restaurant. As always, stay curious, get involved, and don't be afraid to ask for help.